Hi friends, welcome back. It's Nadi here. Easter is right around the corner. So today I'm going to show you how to make these lovely hot cross buns. They're so soft and so delicious and so easy to put together. Also, I'm going to show you how to make this easy apricot glaze to glaze your hot cross buns. So guys, let's get started. So I'm starting by sifting 4 cups of bread flour. You can also use all-purpose flour for this. So let's go over all our ingredients needed. So I'm using 4 cups of bread flour. I have 2 eggs at room temperature, 1/3 cup of sugar, 4 tablespoons of melted butter, 1¼ cup of whole milk, and I have here my spices. I have 1/4 teaspoon of salt, freshly ground nutmeg. I have 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder, 1 teaspoon of allspice powder, and this is what I'm using, and also a zest of 1 orange. I also have here my fruits that I'm going to use. I have a mixture of cranberry, I have some raisins and dates. Whatever your preference are, you can add whatever kind of dry fruits you like. So I really like the dates because it's sweeter. I'm not much of a raisin fan, but I still include some raisin in there. Oh, I also am using the rapid rise yeast for this. So guys, I'm going to start by adding all our dry ingredients. So in goes the salt, my orange zest, and all the spices. I'm going to go ahead and add the sugar. And I'm going to add my 1 packet of rapid rise yeast. So if you're using the dry active yeast, then you were gonna proof that first before starting your recipe. So I'm now going to add the dry fruits, and I'm going to give everything a nice mix, and we'll set this aside. Now for our wet ingredients. I have here my milk, 1¼ cup. I'm adding my eggs, and I'm going to add my melted butter. Give everything a nice mix. So next I'm going to pour all the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients. I'm using my stand mixer, and you can totally do it by hands also. So I'm going to mix this on low, and on my mixer it's a number 2, and this was mixed for like about 6 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer this into a lightly floured surface, and I'm going to give it just a light knead, just to smooth things out. So friends, this is looking good now. So I'm going to place this into a grease bowl and just lightly put some oil on top just to keep it moist. And I'm going to go ahead, cover this, and let it rise for like about 2 hours. And remember, this is a much heavier dough, so it usually takes longer to rise. So about 2 hours it should take. So we'll keep this off and somewhere warm. I usually put it on top of my stove where it's nice and warm. So guys, 2 hours and 15 minutes, and this is what my dough looks like. So I'm just gonna punch it down, and I'm gonna transfer this to my work surface. This is a really nice dough. It's so nice to work with, guys. So what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna divide it into half, and then on one half, I'm gonna divide into another half. And I'm going to cut this in 3 pieces. And also, I'm going to divide this in 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to do the same for this. And now to make the individual dough ball, so I'm just kind of like tucking it in like this under. And then roll it on the surface, like in circular motion. And this is gonna smooth everything out like this. I have my grease pan and I'm just gonna put it in there. So guys, I have 12 buns here, so I'm gonna cover this and let it rise for another 45 minutes at least. So now friends, we're gonna make the paste to do our cross on the bun. So I have here just about like 1/4 cup of flour and some water. It's like about 1/4 cup too. So we're gonna mix this together until we have a nice paste. And so this is the consistency you're looking for. If you have a piping bag, you can go ahead and use it. But for today's purpose, I'm just going to show you that you can also do it with a Ziploc bag. So just kind of open it and you're going to pour your paste inside. Then you're going to put everything down on one side of your Ziploc bag like this, so. And just kind of squeeze everything down. And then we're going to give it a little slit at the bottom. Just a small hole you're going to make. Just try it out before you start applying it to your buns. So my buns is nice and risen. It took 45 minutes and I'm going to go ahead and put the cross on. So I'm starting on one line going downwards. And now I'm going to do the other line just to complete the cross. So my oven is on 350°F and I'm just going to put these in. Guys, we're gonna so now I'm gonna make the glaze. I'm using the apricot preserve. So we're gonna do an apricot glaze. You can also do a simple sugar and water glaze, and I will put that in the description box also. So I'm using just like about 3 tablespoons of the apricot preserve, and I'm gonna add just like about a tablespoon of water. So I'm gonna give this a nice mix and I'm gonna pop this in the microwave for 1 minute. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna strain everything out because we still have apricot pieces. So strain it out and you're gonna remain with a nice smooth glaze. So guys, this is all done now. I'm gonna go ahead and brush these on. So depending on your oven, it will take like about 25 minutes. So on 350°F, like about 25 minutes or until it's nice and golden brown. So guys, how awesome this look. So guys, it's nice and cool now. So let's see how it looks like. I can tell you it's very soft. Look at this here. So it's so soft. And look at the glaze, so yummy. And let's cut into it. And see, I want you to see what's the inside look like. So we're gonna cut into it. Look at this, so soft. And let's put some butter. So you can enjoy this with butter, cheese, you know, any way you like. I'm gonna have mine with some butter. So I just cut mine in half. Guys, look how awesome this is. And let's try it. Guys, this is so good. It's so soft. It's a little bit sweet, and with the butter and it's warm, it's so yummy. Look at that. It's super good. So if you enjoyed this recipe, do give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in my next video.